I was born in Cherokee County on June 23rd, 1911. And my mother and daddy was Bill Nelson, mother Cleopatra Nelson. They married 1895, December 23rd. From the union, they have 8 children, 4 boys and 4 girls. And the country doctor that delivered us, the delivery fee for the 8 was $21. I told him I wasn't supposed to be worth a damn, and it cost $2.50. Well, my daddy, he was a blacksmith, and they had, I'm the 4th generation of the Nelsons, 3rd or 4th, and my granddaddy Nelson could do anything a piece of wood or iron or metal he wanted to. Of course, he died 3 years before I was born. And my mother's dad was a builder. He built all the time, and he died 2 months a day before I was born. But anyway, we farmed here, and then my daddy, he had a shop, got a shop when I was 9 years old. My deal was turn that hand blower for him. When he's done work not for the public, but he's done a lot of work for his neighbors. And I started then. And then I bought the shop in Sugar Valley in April of 1935. And married the 18th of May in 1935, and then the wife and I moved to Sugar Valley then. First Saturday in May, second Saturday in May, I had my own shop in Sugar Valley then, and I went up to get my wife's sister to stay with wife. Her sister said to go home. Well, anyway, I had the one team of mules she wanted to come by. I got a car and went up to get my sister to come back, and had another team come in on Saturday afternoon. And when I brought her sister up there and went back to another team, I had 6 head of mules to fit the shoes and put on. And I looked at my watch. I was 23-year-old then, and weighed 160 pounds. And I set the 8 to 24 shoes and put them on in 2 hours and 45 minutes. That evening. It didn't take long. There wasn't any trouble at all. No. And I worked half a day putting 4 shoes on one. But I quit in 1947. I was running the station over there across the creek from Astro Drive there in 1947. And shooting a sawmill horse weighed 1,450 pounds, and I like 2 nails having it done. And it loosed and it kicked me and poured me to that cabinet over there. And I made up my mind before I hit the ground what tools I couldn't sell, I was going to give them to somebody. These are a lot of the artists in it. That's where they get the Blacksmith, ABANA, Artist Blacksmiths Association of North America. We started at Alex Beeler, a friend of mine in Atlanta, in 1930, before then. And blacksmithing was his hobby. And he seen it was a dying art, and he went to Europe. He was an advertising agent and a writer. Went to Europe, done research on it, come back and published a book on the arts of blacksmithing. And Al Park that died, newsman of the Journal, he had to have a paper. He was wanting to contact blacksmiths that worked for a living at it before. And I contacted him, and he invited me down to the convention. And Ed Dodd's place at Lost Forest there, 23rd of January 1970. He had one of the snow on the ground, he had cold. I went down there and I demonstrated. And 2 other ones there. And Charles Roth interviewed me there. He talked to me 2 different times. And then Alec Bailey made me a book, and autographed the book. He run out what he had. He autographed one and mailed it to me. At Havana, we organized that later, next 3rd year. We had 23 charter members, and now there's over 5,000 members. That's in the U.S. They got a chapter in Italy, Germany, France, Czechoslovakia, England, Canada. And I got a friend at Jefferson, Georgia, Sam Strickland. He and I have been to 2 or 3 places together. We went to Dupree, Wisconsin together, and then California. But he's quit doing these. He done a lot of these, restoring these old metal, ornamental handrails, stair railings and things. I made a lot of them. I got enough cedar in there to make 100 of them, I guess, now, off them cedar trees. All them branches that big, boy cut them 2 foot long. Carried them, piled them in the blacksmith side. That turning wood turning lathe, that's the most fascinating thing in the woodworking. You can see what you're making then and learning whichever one it goes. That's a parting tool there, cutting a groove in it there to start the handle off of it. You get the other end and then start turning the handles in and see them shaping them then. That's a scraper tool where they're taking them marks out of it. Demonstrated there and at Union, and and we'll here at Sugar Valley home a lot of times, different places, but down at Union Parish Cross Roads, and then 2 or 3 other ones in Georgia. Demonstrated in Flagstaff, Arizona, upstate New York, Ripley, West Virginia, Dupree, Wisconsin, in Santa Cruz, California, in Florida, in South Carolina, in Washington, D.C. They called me from Washington and asked me about, that's 20 years ago more, called me and asked me if I was an ornamental worker. I said, no, I'm a hillbilly. He says, I think that's what we want. So the next day he called me and says, get ready, your plane ticket's be from Chattanooga to Washington, D.C. And I went up there. I said, well, he wouldn't have to go if he hammered much colder, and he done have his hell here on earth. I started that handle You see me twist it and make the top on it in just a minute there. One friend said, George said, you twist yours to the right and I twist mine to the left, says it make it different. I said, I just soon twist it one way or the other. It doesn't matter to me. I make poker handle and shovel handle the same thing. Man had his mule to sell one time. Man was interested in buying him. He asked him, he says, what about the mule? He says, well, there's two things about it. He says, I'll tell you one before we trade and one after we trade. He says, what you gonna tell me before we trade? He says, he's a little hard to catch when he's out in the pasture. Man says, well, I don't mind that. He says, now what are you going to tell me after we trade? He says, he ain't worth a damn if you catch him.